Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Kim. If you're not subscribed already, please do. I would love to have you as part of the Kisses family here on YouTube. So today is kind of a crazy video. It's a story time with a lot of synchronicities in it. If you see anything in the background, that's just my dog Bentley. If you're wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses, it's because I had to go to the eye doctors this morning and they dilated my pupils, and so if he said I was going to be outside today, I have to wear sunglasses, so that's why. Usually, you know, I'm talking to you guys one-on-one, but which I still am, I don't know. So my daughter's right next to me too. Today's video is a story time and it's pretty crazy, and there's lots of synchronicities throughout this story, so I'll get right into it. My sister went to a crystal shop and it's called Goddess Elite in North Homestead. And if you live in the area, you should definitely check it out. It's really, really cool. They have lots of crystals. They have really big ones, you know, that are like really expensive, but they have good sized ones that are like really inexpensive too. So, and they have all kinds of things in there. All kinds of things like candles, tarot cards, crystals, basically anything that you could ever want or need for the spiritual realm, it's in there for you. So me and my sister, we love this store. And me and my best friend Becky, we love it too. We go there quite a lot. I think me and my friend Becky were sisters in a past life. Seriously, like we have this connection. We're like soul sisters. It's crazy. But anyways, we went to this store called Goddess Elite, and so I wrote my sister saying, hey, do you want to come here? Do you want to go here before we go over my parents for dinner? And she's like, yeah, you know, I really want to go. I've been wanting to go because I just had a dream the other night that I was in the crystal shop and I went straight to opal. And I picked up opal from one of the containers and I purchased it. And then after I purchased it, my whole body was buzzing from head to toe. And I'm like, that's crazy. So I'm like, it's a sign. She's like, yeah, I thought it was so weird that you texted me that you wanted to come here. She's like, because I had that dream. And I'm like, that's so cool. So we have to go in now. So I met her there before we went to my parents for dinner, and I brought my daughter with me, which was a really cool experience. And as a kid, just a short story, I used to always collect rocks and everything and love crystals, love stones, and my daughter does too. She loves to pick them up in the yard and hit them together, and when we were in the shop, she kept trying to grab all the crystals, like she wanted all of them, and she was talking and talking and talking, and I'm like, oh, here we go, you know, just a sign that she's gonna probably be a lot like me. But anyways, we get into the shop and I pulled up my phone to see which crystals actually connect you further to the moon. And so I pulled it up and it listed 4 major crystals that you can use that connect you to the moon's energy. And the top 4 were selenite, moonstone, labradorite, and the 4th one is opal. So right there is like crazy because my sister had that dream about the opal. So I'm like, okay, that's not a synchronicity at all. That's freaking crazy. So we're looking and looking and looking, and we can't find opal. And then finally we find a container that had tumbled or tourmaline or some kind of opal, but it's opal combined with clear quartz. And so I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. A rainbow stone. And I don't know if you can see that up close, but it has a lot of different colors in it. The lighting's not too great, but it looks basically, I'll take a picture of it, maybe that'll show it better. If you can see it in the sunlight, it has all different colors. And what it is opal combined with clear quartz. And the lady pointed us in the direction of the raw opal, and we looked for it everywhere, couldn't find it. And then my sister got kind of upset. She like asked her where it was exactly. She found the raw opal, but it's not what was in her dream. What was in her dream was this exact stone right here, the rainbow one. So she purchased this one, and I'm glad she did, especially if that's the one that was in her dream. There was a lady in there too that was doing like psychic readings, and here it was the girl that worked there's mom. But I talked to her for a little bit, and she loved Kenzie, and so we were talking about Kenzie. But anyways, I purchased quite a few crystals, and I'm gonna do a haul here in a couple minutes to show you which crystals I purchased. And I love crystals. I'm very drawn to them. We walked into the store, okay, and I had that thing up on my phone about the 4 stones that connect you to the moon. Well, she's looking for the opalite, I'm looking too, and I go walk over here to this side, and in the back of the store on the very right side, I see a bald-headed man like look at me, and as soon as he looked at me, he disappeared out of thin air. And I was like, that's weird, because I looked back there again and I was like, maybe it's an employee. But the only 2 people that were there that were like employees was the girl working behind the counter and her mother. There was no gentleman, and there was like only 2 other people in the store with us, and I kept looking and looking for this guy, could not find him. And then I looked towards like the back of the store to see where he was, where I first originally saw him, and there was nowhere he could have turned into. There was no door. It was like he disappeared. Like as soon as I saw him, like almost like a picture, like flash photography, he was gone. Like I thought I was losing my mind. I'm like, Emily, did you see that guy standing back there? She's like, no. I'm like, I just saw. I might draw a picture of him, actually. That's a good idea. I might draw a picture of him because I know exactly what he looked like. Every detail. Like, I saw him. And as soon as I saw him, he was gone. Like and he had this look on his face, almost like as if I caught him looking at him, like he was kind of upset that I saw him almost. It was really, really weird, you guys. Really trippy. And I don't know if it was because of, it's a very spiritual store. I don't know if because the mother in the next room was doing like a tarot reading for a girl. Like, I don't know if they were contacting a spirit that maybe I encountered. But I told my sister, I was like, you didn't see him? She's like, no. And she's like, you probably saw a spirit. And I'm like, yeah. It's just crazy. Like, I've seen spirits before. It's not the first time this has happened to me, but it just really caught me off guard. And I was like, that's really like trippy. Like, it was crazy. But I really want to know why he was so upset that I saw him. It was a weird situation. It all happened so, it all happened so fast. That feather just came flying at me. It all happened so fast that like, I couldn't even almost comprehend what I had just seen. Like, it was just very, I was like awestruck, you know? But, yeah, that was really, really weird. So that's the second weird incident that happened while we're in the store. And then I was talking to the lady about Kenzie, and she was saying some stuff that kind of like resonated with me, you know, and so that was kind of weird. And then, okay, so after all that, then we go to check out, and my sister puts her, she got like 3 different crystals. I think she got like a clear quartz pendant, a rose quartz pendant, and the opal that I showed you. And they're really pretty. I was thinking of getting a pendant as well, but I didn't. I'll show you guys what I got here in a few minutes. But so she sets her crystals down on the counter, and she goes to check out, and she gives lady her card and everything. Their whole systems go down. The computer, the credit card system, all the sound, all the spiritual music that was playing in the background, everything out, completely out. Now, if that's not crazy, I don't know what is. Like, if that's not a sign. I mean, it was my sister that was checking out. It was my sister that had this dream. It was my sister that had the dream that after she purchased the opal that like weird things were happening, and now the whole store is out of power. So we're like, oh great, because I didn't have any cash on me, my sister did. And I'm like, how am I supposed to pay? Because I had my debit card, you know? And so she pays with her cash, and then finally she got the rest to go through because she paid half and half, half cash, half debit card. Finally, like, I think like after 10 minutes, she was able to pay the rest on her card. But I actually made the joke that I was like, wow, Emily, those must be some powerful crystals that it knocked the whole store offline. And she laughed. My sister laughed. And the lady behind the counter laughed too. I just thought it was hysterical. Like, who'd have thought, like, what another synchronicity, you know? And I just thought it was so weird that I saw that spirit. Like, I cannot get it out of my head, you guys. Like, you don't even understand. Like, it's crazy. Like, I didn't even tell my husband about it because I was so weirded out by it. It was just really, really crazy. He's gonna find out now because he watches his videos, but it was just really, really, really weird. Like, it was so fast. As soon as I saw him, he was gone. And I thought for sure there had to be somebody that looked just like him in the store. And I'm like walking around. It's not a very big store, you guys, but there's like 2 spots to the left that have shelves. And like no joke, I was looking like like a vulture or something, like around the store looking for this man that I had just seen, and then disappeared right before my eyes, and like he was gone. So I don't know if it was just because it's such a spiritual store. I don't know if it was because the lady was giving the girl a tarot reading and she was connecting with the spirit of this man. I don't know if he was related to the girl and then her mother working at the store. I have no idea who this person is who I saw. I don't know if it's because of there's tons of crystals in that store and they irradiate so much energy, and that's why this man, this spirit appeared to me. I have no idea, guys. So tell me in the comments below what you think about that, because I'm still trying to get my mind around it and figure it out and just make sense of what I saw, because it's still blowing my mind. Like I said, I've seen spirits before, and yeah, they do appear fast. Like as soon as you see them, they usually disappear like right before your eyes. But it's been a while since I've actually seen a full body apparition, like just like you or me standing right in front of me. I don't know, it just like, it really, really, really scared me. Like, not scared me, it just, I don't know how to put it into words. It just really, really caught me off guard. And I'm a very spiritual person, so yes, I do believe in these things. I feel like if that had never happened to me before, I'd probably just think that it was somebody in the store, but it definitely wasn't, because like I said, I looked. There was no one in the store that looked like that. When someone walks out of the store, you hear a big bell ring, so I would have noticed, you know. And I saw him, like literally as soon as I saw him, he was gone. He vanished like into the wall. Like, it was so weird. It was so weird. I wanted to show you guys the crystal haul of the crystals that I purchased there. So like I said, the first one is the opal, and a lot of them are connected to the moon, of course. And you know, I have that labradorite stone. I call it my psychic stone, my third eye stone, for when I do my tarot readings here on my channel, which if you haven't checked out, definitely do, because they're really interesting. But I didn't even know that stone connected you to the moon, and I've had it for quite some time now. So that was really interesting to learn for me, because you know me and the connection to the moon, like it's just, I'm obsessed with the moon. So opal, got this one. It looks very similar to the opal one because it's very like rainbowy, and I believe this one was some kind of quartz. This one is raw citrine. Citrine is really good for manifesting abundance. And clear quartz, like the one I just held up before that, is really good for manifesting basically anything that you want. So this one I was really drawn to, you guys, and this is raw aquamarine, and these crystals are like $2. So I mean, and it's such, like, look how big this piece is, and it's real. So this is aquamarine, and this, you guys, like, I was so drawn to, and I'm like, duh, it's my birthstone. I was born in March, and aquamarine is the birthstone for March. So I was like, no wonder I'm drawn to this one. Silly Pisces. So there's that. They had this really big stone. I think it's called celestite. If you've heard of that and you know what it does, like, definitely write it in the comments below, because I really wanted to get that one, and I ended up not, just because I didn't want to spend like a ton of money. I just wanted to get like a few crystals for when I do my like tarot readings, or just to have to meditate with. This one is rainbow moonstone. Got like a lot of cool things in here, and of course to feel connection to the moon. This one, I bet you guys can guess what this one is. This is amethyst, raw amethyst. This is really good for a lot of different things: well-being, abundance, manifesting, love, wisdom. There's a lot you can do with amethyst, and I just felt drawn to this one. So I got that one, and then the last one is another clear quartz, but this is raw clear quartz, and it's very, very beautiful. I wish I could be in the sun more, but, and it's huge. Like, this was $2, guys, and these are high quality crystals. So like I said, if you've never checked that shop out before, you definitely do, because it's amazing. So those are all the crystals that I purchased. And like, you know, I already have the labradorite. I call it my psychic stone, but I was drawn to all those crystals, and they were $2 each, so I had to get them. But yeah, so that's my story time for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know in the comments below what you think about the gentleman that I saw, the spirit. Like, it had to have been a spirit, because he was there for 2 seconds and then gone right before my eyes, and I never left sight of him. I was just like, why is this guy looking at me all funny? And then he disappeared, and that was that. So I love you guys. Like I said, if you're not subscribed already, please do. I would love to have you. I would love to spread the word of love and energy and throughout YouTube and also here on the planet. It will support my channel a lot, and I would definitely appreciate it. I love each and every one of you. I love you so, so much. Until next time, have a great day, have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys. And I feel like a bug just flew in my mouth. So I met her there before we went to my parents for dinner. Wait, ew. My dog just farted on the way, and I pulled up my phone. It's okay. You okay? Go slow. My daughter's drinking her papa. This one is the opal. I think it's called like tumbled opal.